And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Today we're talking about two different games that are basically the same game. That's pick a dog and pick a pig. You can pick a pig, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick a pig's nose. No, wait, that's not the right term. Alright, anyhow, these games are essentially the same game. We're going to mix them, but you can mix them together to play with more players. One game handles 1 to 5 players. 2 games can handle up to 8 players, I believe. Maybe more than that. I think I tried it with 10. Alright, well here we go. Let's take a look at the game. In Pick a Pig, you have many different pig cards. These pigs are different in many different aspects, okay? One's pink, one's brown. One's wearing sunglasses, one's not. One has 1 arm and one has 2 arms. Compare them to this pig. They both have 1 arm, but this one, again, is brown with no sunglasses and has popcorn. This one is a big pig with popcorn and no sunglasses. Ooh, the only difference here is the lack of sunglasses. Ooh, well, there's several differences there. So every once in a while you'll come across a pig that is the exact same, or maybe off by 1 or 2 things, but there's multiple pigs. See, these pigs are exactly the same. So what you're going to do is you're going to shuffle the cards and build a 7 by 7 grid on the table. Now, this 7 by 7 grid is actually used in a 6 to 8 player game, and it's usually when you combine it with pick a dog, but I'm just showing you for purposes of, well, it looks cooler with a bigger grid. You actually use a smaller grid in a normal game, 6 by 6, but since my normal games include so many people, I'm just used to putting out 7 by 7 grids. Each player is going to take a card and put it in front of them, face down. And when you say go, you're going to turn your card face up. And what you're looking for is a card to put on top of yours that's either exactly the same, like this one here, or one that's one different. So I look at this one, a big pink pig with sunglasses, 2 arms. The only thing that's different from this one, as you can see, is the popcorn. And then I want to do something different with that one. And so I might say, oh, this one, and I'll put him on top because pink to brown. But it's also 2 arms to 1 arm. So that's a 2 difference, and that's not going to work. So I say, oh, I know what I can do. I can take this one here because it goes the same, just from 2 arms to 1 arm. And then this one, the only difference is from pink to brown. And then this one to this one, the only difference is the size. And I keep going, and everyone's going at the same time. So you're going to run out of cards in the middle. Eventually, there's going to come a point where you think that you can't get any more matches. Now, that's not the point here, because I'm grabbing more, and then I can say, oh, that one fits on top of that one, and this guy has 2 arms, and this guy has no popcorn, and you can keep going probably for a while. But when you're done, you say team full, because you've filled up your team, and then everyone's going to look at your card to see, is there anything else you could have played? If so, you lose all your cards and you're done. But if not, then you simply take a card of your choice, add it, and you get to keep all these cards. As long as you'll go through your line to make sure that between each pig there's 0 or 1 change between the pigs. And then everyone else will do that and go through their cards at the same time. And so that's basically the gist of pick your pig. Pick a pig. You're going through as quickly as you can. Now, the pick a dog is played in the exact same way, except that there's dogs instead of pigs, and they're all the exact same way. They have 1 or 2 arms, sunglasses or no sunglasses, they're big or small, they are pinkish or brown, and they have 1 arm or 2 arms. But you can mix them with pick a pig or not, and the difference, there's an extra difference now between pig and dog, which doubles the amount of cards, of course, and it also allows you to play more players. It can be confusing because at a glimpse, the dog and the pig look the same. You simply are going by the nose. That's really the only difference between them. But it does allow you to play with more. So you can play pick a dog the exact same way you play pick a pig, or you can put them together and play giant pick a pig / pick a dog, which is the most fun way to play. Okay, there's also a solitaire variant where you try to get all the cards, but let's talk about these games first. We'll start with Holly. Holly, pick a pig or pick a dog. Do you like these games?
Yeah.
Why?
it's fun that you get lots and lots of pigs or dogs.
Are you good at this game?
Well, I think I won one time. I don't remember.
Yeah, we played it actually several times because it's so much fun and so fast and interesting. Do you like playing with just pigs and dogs, or do you like mixing them?
Mixing them.
All right, next is Amo. Amy, what do you think?
I liked it because I liked how when you put the game together, it made it more difficult because sometimes in the pile, you never know if you got them mixed up. And sometimes actually I never got mixed up because a dog and a pig look different, except for the noses are the same, but...
No, noses are different.
Yeah, but that's the only different thing about them.
So do you like the game?
Yes.
All right. Next. All right, Melody, what do you think of the game?
I like the games because it may be like so simple, but it's so much fun. Because like getting all the different cards and putting them in the pile, calling team full if you can't find any cards, and it was just really fun.
This is a game that's going to be, of course, good for people who like speed games because you're all playing at the same time. Although you can play a solitaire variant just to see if you pick them in the right order. So I suppose you could try to look ahead 5 moves. If I pick this one, then I can pick that one, then I can pick this one. But essentially you're just grabbing one that fits. And it can be tricky. The thing that always catches me is the 2 arms versus 1 arm thing. I always miss that the one guy has 1 arm or not. But it's an interesting, fascinating game, and I like when you mix them together. And the artwork is very cute. And the boxes are small and portable. This is a game that we're actually going to be keeping just because of how fun it is and how much people like it. So I enjoyed it. It was fun. It's a diversion. But for the kids, all the kids, not just my 3 kids, but all the kids that I've tried it out with have really enjoyed it. So pick a pig or pick a dog. If you could only get one, which one would you get?
I have no idea. Maybe the dogs.
Amy, which one would you get? Holly.
The pig.
The pig? Holly, pig or dog?
Dog.
Dog? Alright, I'd get pigs. Pigs win.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find the latest board game news at Dicetowernews.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Fun Again Games, the world's best game source. Fun Again Games has over 5,000 games available. Check them out at funagain.com.